2023, we had been using Augusta for a while now. And I'll just throw some numbers out there. So 730 is our average per month on individuals coming into our funnel. Okay, these are individuals that have been screened by Augusta, whether they're suitable or not. I mean, these are 730 eyes that actually saw our ad, engaged with the Augusta tool. So that's pretty awesome. When we think about it from a quarterly perspective, you're at 2,000 something, about 2,200. So we're getting 2,200 eyes looking at our positions, which is great because, as we all know, that's why they call it a funnel, because it starts off big and then narrows down to practically nothing. But, I think Patty, you hit it on the head with respect to how quickly you get these folks turned around. We noticed that, if we weren't before Augusta, if we weren't engaging, and every recruiting webinar talks about, okay, you got to get them fast, but it truly is eye-opening when you actually see it for real and see how that quick turn of phone call or excuse me or engagement interaction with that candidate. Now, there are some folks out there that are skeptical because they're like, oh, well, I want that phone, I want to talk to them first and I want to bring them in. I'm going to tell you right now that we have moved away from in-person interviews. We are at 95% in Zoom interviewing. And, I'm not seeing a difference in the quality of candidate. Now, don't get me wrong. We have guardrails in place through our entire process to ensure that, we can still get an in-person touch point with this individual. So there is still an in-person interaction that can help. And we also look at orientation as an opportunity for us to go ahead and continue the vetting process. So, those are the kinds of things that we look at when we made the decision to move away. We still offer in-person for those individuals who are not technically savvy. So, and with Augusta, we're given that opportunity to go ahead and, have some messaging that basically says, feel free to proceed to scheduling your interview or call our office and, schedule it in person. So it's just those types of interactions and just making sure that your process, that you have the guardrails to promote, to support it, are really going to help you see an increase in the number of candidates. We have gone from, on average, from maybe a 25 person interviews or excuse me, hires and actually getting them to orientation a month to over 50. And, I was kind of shocked when I saw that number, but it doubled. Why? Because we were making those efforts and we had the guardrails to support it. And again, it's just leveraging that as you're going through your process.